this week, we're gonna test each other on slang, from British slang and Cantonese slang, and see if the other will get it and is able to use it as well, understand what it means, and whether they're able to use it in a sentence.
So when you say get it, obviously with me hearing the Cantonese slang, I've got to firstly understand what you're saying and then work out what it might mean.
Yeah.
Whereas me obviously saying that the English slang, you're kind of probably going to get it.
Not necessarily.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried my hardest to find ones that maybe you won't know. We'll see.
Okay. Do you want to just start with the English ones first?
No, you can jump right in. You go first.
Okay.
But we can alternate.
Okay. So the first one, you're wearing it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what this?
Yeah. Chok.
Chok, yeah.
Chok.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're already using it, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what is chok?
Chok is kind of like, well, obviously, the chok is English lettering.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the origin of it, but the chok is kind of like put together with this look.
Like a
Chok.
Like a model pose.
People always did this, don't they?
A blue steel model pose.
I just realised I've not done that in quite a few years.
It's like what
The chok.
Zoolander does, basically. That's chok.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a pose, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Posing.
So that's your best chok face, yeah?
My best chok, I mean, my best chok face.
Yeah.
You've really put me on the spot now.
You just did it.
I mean, that was just putting my hand like that.
And
Wasn't
looking into the distance.
Wasn't really a chok face. Oh, they're looking into the distance, yeah. More like the...
yeah.
Let me try and find... So I've got some here which are like general ones. And then others I've put in bold, which are ones my dad used to use more.
It's up to
So,
you. Pick whichever one you wanted.
So because my dad used them, they may not be like common... They're more like family ones, I don't know. So it's like Blackpool illuminations in here. Do you know what that one means?
Gaudy. Like,
No.
like too much, someone who has too much, like lights and everything, and no, not like...
Sort of, but it's more basic. It just meant, like, if you walk into a room, there's nobody in that room, but the light has been left on, he would say, "God, it's like Blackpool illuminations in here." Meaning it's just a waste of electricity, the lights are left on. So as a kid, I would hear that all the time as we would leave, lights on in rooms. And
There you go, see?
you didn't know that first one?
I've heard of it, but I don't really... How does that... I don't really hear people use it.
That's what I mean. That might be a family one only. I don't know. But
That's a good one, though.
you like that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
It's telling people not to waste electricity.
Yeah, it's relevant.
It's like Blackpool illuminations in here.
Blackpool. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you carry on.
Okay. Wan Gut.
Wan Gut.
Yeah.
What one is it?
Wan Gut.
It's not one Yiling one.
And this one was one my brother suggested.
Yeah?
Yeah. He actually gave me a few, but then one was like rude, and I shouldn't use any rude ones on
David or Kim?
David. So this was one I picked that he suggested. Wan Gut.
And this isn't rude.
No.
I better not be, as I keep saying it. Wan Gut. One.
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Wan Gut. Yeah, go on then.
It's like, I work at a clothes shop, and the customer comes in, and they try this and they try that, but they don't buy anything for an hour, and then they leave the shop. And I was like,
You're the shopkeeper.
"Ko wan gat ge."
Okay, so it must mean like they're wasting our time.
Yeah.
So can you do the direct translation then? Can you?
Uh,
Can you?
I think gut, as some people say, gut means like nothing, vacant.
Okay.
So it's almost like waste. You know,
Waste of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I get it.
one means someone who does stuff, mix things and confuses things.
Okay.
You know.
I get it.
Yeah, Wan Gut.
Wan Gut.
Yeah, normally means that they take your time, they interfere, but then nothing comes out of it, and you know, and it's almost intentional as well, a bit.
Oh, they went in there knowing that they weren't going to buy anything.
But it, obviously, everyone's perception. Yeah, so Wan Gut.
Wan Gut.
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, my turn. Back to my list. What shall I go for next? Okay. A bunch of fives. Give them a bunch of fives.
Small notes, but give them a bunch of small notes.
No. So a bunch of fives.
See, I'm not. You thought I'd get these.
I've really picked this one from my mind, but this is a general use one. It's not. My dad used to use it.
Can you give me it in a sentence, and then I'll see if I can guess it.
Yeah. So, it would be like my dad talking about someone he really doesn't like,
Right.
and he'd say like, "I want to give him a bunch of fives."
Like.
1,
Oh,
2,
your
3,
fist.
4, 5. A bunch of fives.
Oh, punch them.
Yeah.
Punch them. Okay. Good.
2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay. Sup so.
Wet water.
It's not so, but
Huh?
so
Okay.
as in pieces.
Can you say water and then can you say pieces?
So.
Oh, charm door.
Sup so.
Yeah.
Sup so.
Wet pieces.
Yeah, wet pieces. Sup so.
And what does it mean?
You don't know.
Wet pieces.
Okay, I'll use someone that helps someone with something, and they'll say, "Oh, thank you," and you can respond with "sup so."
Oh, like no problem.
Yeah, it wasn't anything, you know, small. It hardly matters.
So wet pieces
Yeah, sup so.
is kind of like the no problem.
Yeah.
What's the origin for that then? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I don't know the origins of these things. I just know how to use them.
Gaucho. Right.
Well, I could say to you, what's the origin of those? You
Which
wouldn't
one?
like Blackpool and illuminations.
What's
You
the
wouldn't
origin of
know-
that one?
You wouldn't know the origin, would you?
Yeah, my dad went to Blackpool once, and
No,
it's
he
a very
didn't.
bright place.
He
And he
didn't
thought
make
that's
it
a
up.
hell of a lot of electricity being used all around
You
here.
didn't make it up. Okay.
I don't know. Right. Okay. Next one. Which one shall I try? So I feel like because you haven't guessed the first two, I am actually on maybe. But can I get you to not get any of these? Whereas I was just thinking, you'll get all of them. I'll pick anything. Long in the tooth.
He's long in the tooth. Okay. Is it someone who's been alive for too long?
Too long? That's not the intention. Too long?
Like
No.
someone who's old, really old.
Yeah.
Right.
just
There
mean-
you go. I was on the.
We'll give you that one. But so it's for someone who's been alive a long time, but too long. That sounds threatening. No. Yeah, just for someone who's been alive a long time, long in the tooth.
Yeah. Chow yao yu.
That's when someone has been fired from their job. Yeah.
Chow yao yu. Literally, it means
Frying
squid.
squid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Your turn.
Wow. Quick
got one.
turnaround.
You got one.
I should have taken longer to guess that one because I've got to get right back on my list now. Okay. Kicked into the long grass.
Kicked into the long grass.
Hmm.
You give me a hint.
We've got
Thrown into the deep end.
No, we've got her on the ropes here. She is on the ropes. She's after a hint. She's on the ropes. Okay. A hint. Kicked into long grass. So it would be like someone's talking about ideas. You know, should we do this? Should we do that? And then it may be like, you know, maybe not that, maybe this instead. So you could say one of the ideas has been kicked into the long grass.
It's been dropped.
Not entirely.
It's been debated for overly talked about and discussed. And
No, I think I'm gonna have to say no. You haven't got that one because otherwise I'm gonna get. I mean, I almost gave it away by telling you. So
really,
kicking it into the long grass. Imagine like
it's disappeared.
Well, that's kind of it. So if the grass is long and you go in there and hide, or something's hiding, you can't see it, but eventually you'll find it again. So it's like kicking it into the long grass is just for another time. You know, it's gonna come back, but it's like, no, not right now.
It's been parked.
Yeah, you could say like, I don't know, if you said to me, could you hoover the floor? And I don't do it immediately, I think, you know, some other time. I'm like, in my mind, I'm kicking it into the long grass. I know I have to do it and I'll get there, but for now it's like hidden in my mind.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you might know that one, kicked into the long grass.
No.
So it's a bit similar to another one, which is, have you heard of kicking the can down the road?
Yes, I've heard of that one.
So it's like that, like, you imagine you're walking down that road, you'll find that can again one day. So it's the same with the grass. That grass will be uncovered one day.
Okay.
So it's just like, yeah.
Maai鹹鴨蛋.
Buy,
No,
sell salty duck egg.
Yeah.
Sell salty duck egg. So what does, apart from selling salty duck eggs, what does it mean?
You don't know it.
Selling salty duck eggs?
So someone may say, oh, I haven't seen someone for a long time.
Yeah.
And then the other person says, 佢去咗賣鹹鴨蛋.
So someone you haven't seen for a long time because it takes a long time to sell. No one wants to buy salty duck eggs. It takes a long time to sell them.
No, it means they've passed away. It means they're dead. They died. I know.
What? So what's the
Well, I don't
significance
know
with the duck egg?
but I read, and I don't know if it's true, but I read it's because in some tradition, like burial traditions, they used to put an egg in it with the person who died. I don't know for what reason and where that happened, and if it's even true. But
it sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that for a reason. Okay, yeah.
And it's a nice way of saying it instead of saying they're dead. Like, you know how you say someone's gone to heaven?
Or someone's passed away.
You've passed away. You don't actually say they died, do you?
No.
Most people don't use those literal words, so it's just another way of saying
a respectful way.
Yeah, without saying it. So.
Selling salty duck eggs.
Yeah.
Check. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
I think that was my last one.
Oh, was it? Okay, I'll do one more then.
Okay.
Now, we look at the runtime of this video. Unless you do some good editing job, we're on the 15 minutes here.
I know.
You want me to speed up, don't
Yeah.
you? Wait. Button your lip.
Button your lip or don't speak.
Got it.
Basically.
Yeah, and that's the 15 minutes done. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time, everybody. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.